Progress report on the XH panel van EFI 302 Windsor swap. So far, motor's in, K-frame's in, most of the wiring's, well, not fitted, but it's routed at least. Everything came out of an EB Series 1 Fairmont. And so far, it all fits pretty bloody well. K-frame went in, no worries. The only real thing with the wiring harness is XH. You don't have anything that goes across the firewall at the back here. It's all just down either side. So that's a little bit more messy than that, but you know, it's all in there. Steering all lined up real good. The only other thing with the wiring is where it goes through the firewall, just up there. The EB had a round grommet, and this one is an oval. So I've got to cut up an oval one to go over that. EB1 column, EB1 pedal assembly, which you know because it's got the trans control mounted there. Even the XH brake booster lined up with it pretty good, so that's all a bonus. The one issue that I'm having is the electronic door control actuator on the upmarket airbox, and that is definitely interfering with the cowling here. It's not letting the airbox go all the way in, so I'm not sure what to do with that yet. I'm kind of leaning towards just relocating it back a couple of inches with an extension on the actuator, and hopefully that will then clear and won't interfere with the dash, because I'm guessing that, you know, these things were never designed to have this heater box in it, so they don't have a relief for that. Besides that, everything else is going in real easy, you know. I was actually expecting a couple of extra issues, being that it was all Series 1 EB, but yeah, it's all gone in fairly easy. Obviously, you know, it's nowhere near running yet, and on the list of priorities, that is, you know, real low at the moment. I'm just more worried about, you know, getting shit moved and put into things and making space, because I don't have a lot of space. This was taking up a shitload of space, so to have it in here is a real bonus. At the moment, I'm more worried about just having brakes and steering and the ability to put it into park so it can be moved safely. You know, I had to move this to move another hunk of crap, and then that hunk of crap's got to go into another hunk of crap, and then I've got to move other shit around to get the trailer in, get the trailer fixed, and then go and get the motor for the ED, and get the ED in, get that running, get that gone. You know, such is life in this fucking world when, you know, you got to move after 9 years because the house you rent is being sold and you can't afford to buy, because everything around here is like, you know, $650,000, $680,000 for a basic house. Rentals around here are $450 for a 2-bedroom, which obviously I wouldn't, be able to have the animals and the cars and the workshop with. So, yeah, don't know where I'm going yet. Don't even know if I'm going to be living out of a caravan. Yeah, highly stressful. And to the dickheads on the video that, with the rooted valve and the AU motor, hey dickheads, I'm only on about 25 grand a year. I don't have $1 million to throw at shit. I do this to try and, flip a few things, make a couple of bucks on the side. I don't have the money. I don't have $750 to buy a new head gasket, new bolts, take the head off, get a new valve, get it surfaced, get it seated, fix anything else that's wrong with the motor. When an AU motor is like $200, $250 to $300 max. I don't have money. I struggle with what I've got. I've had dickheads cry and whinge and, oh, your fucking intercooler piping looks like shit. Well, guess what, dickhead? I can only afford a $300 MIG welder with some fucking gasless MIG, alloy wire going through it. You try taking a cheap Chinese fucking $200 intercooler kit with thin wall piping and make an intercooler pipe out of it without a TIG. I can guarantee you, your welds aren't going to look flash. All these fucking idiots say, oh, do this, do that. You going to pay for it? This is why I do this shit. To try and make some fucking money. Because in case people haven't noticed, it's fucking hard out there in the world. We've got Dictator Dan and his bunch of mates continuously fucking us in the arse. Trying to bloody imprint their shit on us. You got poor bastards like me trying to get ahead in life. We get shat on by fuckwits online. Neck up, you parrots. Not everyone's got a fucking $1 million. Not everyone had mummy and daddy fucking throwing money at them so they could go to fucking high school or trade school or whatever. I've got no qualifications to my name. Nothing. I've got a forklift ticket. That's it. I taught myself all this self-taught by reading books and looking at videos. Just because you've got money to throw at the wall doesn't mean that everyone does. In the meantime, have a good one. I'll do an update in a couple of days.